Hi guys, it's been a long while. How are you doing? Hope you are fine. Apologies for missing me last 2 Sundays. So today I'll be talking about how I almost got scammed when I was looking for PPA. It was so funny because I'm a person that actually hold people by their word. So I thought it was true, but welcome to Nigeria. Okay, back to the story. I camped in January, got to camp on the 27th of January, and that was how strangely somebody just sent me a message on WhatsApp and said she noticed that I'm in Abuja serving, that do I have where I want to do my PPA. And as somebody that is coming freshly to Abuja, I gladly welcomed her and I said, no, I don't have any place in mind. So, won't you mind sharing your own experiences with me? So, that was how we got talking. At a point, I was asking her, where did you get my phone number? She said it was on a group that both of us were, but she left the group because of too many messages. So she just reached out to me from there, and I was like, okay, now let's go. That was how she told me about her PPA. I will not be I will not make mention of the name of the place, but it's a government parastatal, and she said they are paying her 50,000 naira as a corper, and then they provided her accommodation. As somebody who is coming newly to Abuja, it was so good because I don't have where to stay after camp, and I decided to. And the pay was actually nice, 50,000 naira plus 33,000 naira. That's 83,000 naira at least for a start as a core member. That sounds nice. That sounds nice. So that was how I gladly decided to go with it. I informed my brother, and he also welcomed it. So it was not like, so the main point now is how will they post me there? How will it reflect on my portal that I was posted to this place? So long story cut short, that was how I was still asking her, how will they post me there? How will they do this? How will they do that? And that was how she said, I should call this so number that the person will post me there. So I not even bothered to call myself. I forwarded the number to my older brother, and that was how he called. And the person was requesting for 50,000. No, was it the one that called? I think I was the one that made the call, and I can't really remember the story. Is either him or myself. And long story short, it was requesting for 50,000 naira to be posted there. I was like, okay now. So that was how we were like, okay, let's take up and keep calm. So I was making some connects in the camp. So probably they will ask that, where do I want to be posted? That kind of thing. So we kept all up alive. So we kept asking, we kept following up, and the response still remains that we should pay 50,000 naira. So my elder brother said, probably what, I think he already suspected scamming, that they wanted to scam us. He already said it, but I was still like, oh, it's not possible, because I was holding them by their word. And actually, something that I should always leave the gap of being in Nigeria, because although I've not been scammed before, but it's something that I've been hurt before, based on the fact that I always hold people by their word. So it is something that I should probably reduce and still hope that and put a gap of Nigerian there. So fast forward to after PPA. Do you know that at a point I wanted to ask my brother to actually give me the money, so that at least when I start earning, since it's 50,000 naira now, how much is 1 month salary that I cannot forfeit? At least it's still for my own good and for my best. Luckily enough, I was able to get my platoon officer to give the name of the place, and fortunately I was posted there. I was so happy. that, oh, I'll soon start getting 50,000 naira, move out, get accommodation and all. That was how, shockingly, we left camp on Tuesday, February 14th, and we got to, myself and one other person, that we followed the NCCF bus to the state family house. That was how we, both of us, fortunately for us, we were posted to the same place. And then we got to the place in Mitama. We got there, plenty protocols. We got to the secretary, or to the DG, to the floor, I think the third floor, where the boss stays. That was how, when we submitted our letters, the secretary, the first thing the secretary said was, we should keep praying and we should start calling the people we know in that organization, because they always they collect the letters of core members and send it to Jos, where their headquarters is, and it is from Jos they will approve and then send those names back before they can say, okay, they've accepted you as a core member. I was like, oh wow, so how does this thing happen? Who are we to call? I was carrying my other brother along, so that was how we still called the same person again. And the man was like, oh, luckily for me, I've been posted there, thank God. So for them to accept me, I will still pay 35,000 naira instead of 50,000 naira. I was like, wow. So it was at that point my elder brother was like, this is actually a scam. So while we were talking, like myself and some other core members that were posted there, that was how we got to know that this same lady chatted every one of us that were there that day, that were there on that day. For me, she said it was 50,000 naira. To others, she said 60,000 naira. And this same person that we both stayed at NCCF was the person that gave me, because, okay, the backstory. When they were telling us to call the people, the secretary was telling us to call the people we know. This guy that we both came from NCCF called one of his pastors back in Jos. So that was how he gave me the number of the number that lady that was chatting me up gave me. So it happened to be the same number. It is the same number that we were given, that lady gave me, that this same person gave me. So when we got there the following day, we met another secretary and we decided to engage the secretary. So before we even started engaging the secretary, we discovered that it was the same lady that chatted all of us up. So when we started engaging the secretary confirmed that he has been working there for the past 10 years, which means that they've been accepting, he has known how they are accepting core members and all, and the process and everything. So when he confirmed that he has been working for the past 10 years, I now decided to ask him. I think that prompting was from the Holy Spirit, because it was not me. I don't like talking like that, especially in a group of people. So that was how I asked, how much are they paying? And he said 10,000 naira. All of us first laughed. Then he started saying, it's 50,000 naira I was told. It's 60,000 naira I was told. It's 70,000 naira I was told. The man was shocked that, who told you that? Who told you that? Now we even asked now, will they provide accommodation? He said no, they don't provide accommodation. Wow, that was how we packed our files and we walked down the stairs. We entered the lift and came down. Amidst us, the person I said our dad is working in the organization but back in us. We asked her, is it true that they pay 10,000 naira? She said yes. Now we did not bother to even proceed with the acceptance letter. Thank God we did not pay, because obviously if we had paid, it's still the same story. It will not work anything, and even if it was worked, how much is 10,000 naira that I'll be working for? Definitely, it's a government organization, so obviously they will not expect me to be coming every day. So what's the point of me serving in your company? So thank you so much for watching. I hope you are able to learn something as a core member or an intending core member. So if you know that you are trying to work your posting to Abuja, note or be careful of those that randomly chat you up, especially when you have no rules in common, and even if you do, watch out for them. Bye bye.